One. Hi Melon. Hi Bomber. Thank you so much for the host and auto host, guys. Is that a snuggie? No, it's just a robe that I use, but like I wear it backwards as a snuggie. So, what time is it now? For me, it's 5 p.m., 5:10 p.m. So very early / late for you guys. So yeah, you can always easily look it up though. Like if you like by typing the time on Google, it automatically translates it, I guess, into your time zone. So it does it automatically. So every time I'm talking to someone and they tell me about their time zone, I'm just like, okay, so 2 p.m. like I don't know, EST, and I type that on Google and it immediately gives me what it is for my time zone. So it's really easy, honestly. I know all of that, all about time zones and scheduling because of Ruby's Room. We have some upcoming guests that are gonna be super fun to have on the show, so I hope you guys are excited for that as well. But enough. Ooh. Okay. I got something in my mouth. Anyway, with that out of the way, let's do some gaming. Yes. I'm 7 hours ahead of you. Ooh, girl. Hairball. No, it's like, I'm pretty sure it's just lint or something from my snuggie. My fake snuggie. That is not really a snuggie. Hopefully this works, this strategy that I'm using for Kingdom Hearts, because that way I would easily transition between PS4 games and PC games. So hopefully this works as planned. I think the game might be a little loud though. So let me fix that. As you see, the whole, oh, just kidding, the behind the scenes. I basically just record the, there you go. Oh no. There you go. I just record the Elgato preview thing because it's perf. Oh, why is it? Okay, there's a little bit of input delay right now for some reason, which is not good. I don't think it's that bad now, actually. We'll see. We're workshopping this. But yeah, it's just as a way so that I can actually avoid having to switch monitors and such, which is always a pain. Especially when you're doing like a 12-hour stream. Oh, girl, it's lagging a little bit actually. Girl, what you doing? You okay, girl? You good, girl? I don't know why it's lagging. Maybe it's because of the stream or something. I don't know. It's definitely, there's a little lag to it. Let me switch to my webcam while I try and fix this real quick. Weird. It's fine on that. The problem is when I make it full screen, apparently. I guess because I don't really do 1080, it doesn't really matter that I don't have it. So I can always like not hide the sidebar. I can just always have this on like this. Oh, just kidding. It automatically goes into full screen, which I didn't really want. Let's see if I can do anything to improve on that. Sorry guys if this is annoying to deal with. I don't know, maybe? I don't want to mess this up though, so I'm just gonna cancel that. Does that work? Are you gonna go back to not being full screen or something? No, I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be a good boy or a good girl. I don't know, maybe. We'll see. Let's test it again. Nope, just kidding. Apparently I have to have my mouse on that screen at all times. Okay, we can try something else maybe. I thought I was a pro. Girl, who lied to you, first of all? Who lied to you? Who do I need to find that is lying to you, girl? Because I'm no pro. If there's something about me, is that I'm not a pro at all. Okay, let's try this. Okay, it doesn't seem to be as laggy. Yeah, I think that's way better. Okay, we can deal with that. It's fine. It's all good. There you go. We back. Just had to switch monitors anyway, but it's all good in the neighborhood. Let me get all the shit together again. It's such a pain to have to switch every single window to a different monitor again. Such a pain. There you go. Thanks for sticking by me during this trying time. What am I even doing? I don't even remember what I was doing, so that's great. Did I end up completing this room? Did I end up like fighting all the booties? All the titty streamers? Did I fight everyone? I think I did. I don't see anything flashing at me or popping at me, so I think we good. Actually, there may be something that I need to do. Yup. There you go. So the game is better synced. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, so I saved. This room hasn't been opened. Neither has this. Okay. So I guess I can go to this side now. I did this one. Well, I guess I can just enter the other one, so I can just go back to where I was, which I don't remember. Did I come from this way? Which way did I come from? Let me just go to the right, maybe? Yeah, okay. This is what I wanted to do. Okay, let's see. What are we doing here for this room? Let's do some martial waking. Why not? I just now realized what song you were singing, Bomber. I was like, he must be singing something that it's just not coming to me right now. It's the Black Eyed Peas one. I got a feeling.
Your Majesty,
Go Mickey. Shadow. Ooh, girl, that was lag if I ever saw some lag. I may have to switch to my old technique that I used to do because I don't think this one is gonna work that well. We'll see though. Shadow, Owlet, everyone. Hello. How is everyone doing today? Yes. Yes, everyone. Everyone go follow Bomber and Melon as well. And Owlet is also a streamer. So go follow all the streamers currently in chat. They're good. I think. Just kidding. I mean, funny enough, I haven't been able to watch Bomber's streams yet, so that's tragic. With a lot of streamers, though, I find a huge struggle in avoiding spoilers and things like that. So, like, I know, for example, like I haven't seen a Super Cali stream in so long because he keeps playing games that I want to play, and I'm like, oh no, I don't want to get spoiled. So I've been avoiding a lot of his streams actually because he's playing games that I want to watch, that I want to play myself, and I'm like, no, stop. I want to give you all the support, but I can't because I don't want to get spoiled. Not to mention, one thing that has been happening these days is literally everyone that I know start like streaming at the exact same time, and I'm like, do you think that's acceptable? Having to make me choose between my BBs, between my queens? I'm like, no, it's not fair. Because I'm also awful at like multitasking. So I'm like, I don't know how to deal with multiple streams at once. There are some streams that are doable. Because like there are certain games that the streamer doesn't pay attention to chat for a while, so like I can always be there for whenever they're actually paying attention to chat. So I can lurk more in certain streams than others, but like there are certain streams that like have a lot of activity to them. So like you don't want to like ignore the streamer, you know what I mean? So I don't know, it's difficult. It's the struggle is real because like I feel like nowadays more and more people are starting to stream as well, and you're like, great, I don't have all the time in the world to support everyone, so that's gonna be wonderful. But you know, it's a good struggle to have. It's good to have a bunch of options, but it's so hard to support everyone. Does Final Fantasy XIV interest you at all? I used to have a subscription for it. I had it for like a month. I bought the game on sale last year. But because of my job, I didn't really have much time to invest in it. But eventually, I think with time, I definitely want to get into it. So, when I watch streamers, because I only played like a tiny bit of it, every once in a while, I would watch a stream for that game, and I'm like super lost because like they're like, I don't know, like elbow deep into the game or like into a certain quest or something, and I'm like, I have no idea what you're doing. I have no idea what your story is. I have no idea what your background is. You know what I mean? So I get a little, with a lot of MMOs, I actually get very overwhelmed. Like I can't watch anyone, like I can't seem to watch people play MMOs for that reason. And for some of the times it's like there's a lot of grinding. So I don't know. Let me know if you do. I can get you well connected. Yes. Oh my god, the connections. Oh, ew, stop. I hate these freaking flowers. I've forgotten how annoying they were, how much of a pain in the booty they were. Ouchies. Leave me alone. Thanks. Yeah, guys, now you know. If you ever want to get into Final Fantasy XIV, the MMO, hit up Bomber because he has the hookup to some connections and such. Why, Melon? People are already here. If they're looking at chat, they're already in my stream. You're such a goof. You little goof. Oh, and remember when me and you trolled Ash? Well, she came back to revenge the next day, girl. She came back to my stream for revenge. Shameless. Yeah, just follow me. A lot. You deserve it. Wow, you were there too, bitch. So for those of you who don't know, a couple days ago, hi Cruncher Muncher, how are you? A couple days ago, me and Melon were in a call together. I was helping him out, setting up some stream stuff for his stream. And, like, we were both watching Ash. And, like, after we were done setting up the stream, we were just in her chat trolling her a lot. We're like, play with us, mom. Let's go on Mindplex. And, like, just being very annoying. And we were like, take a screenie with me, mom. Like, just being very extra and annoying. And she came for revenge, girls. She came for revenge. She claims she hacked my internet yesterday. I don't think she has that capacity. But we did suffer from a lot of technical difficulties yesterday, so you never know if the elf is hiding some hacking talents under that beautiful wig. I mean, natural hair, definitely. Who said wig? What? Who is she? I'm glad you're doing well, Cruncher. She can't technology. I mean, I'm not gonna confirm or deny that statement. Revenge is a dish best served chilled. Oh, I see you. You know it's true. I know. I know it's true. What wig? Who said wig? Such a weird. That word keeps popping up for some reason. Like what? Who is she? Okay, let's do a red one. We haven't done a red one. Just kidding. That was gross. I'm so sorry. I've had a little bit too much. Now I have that song stuck in my head. Nice hair, too bad it ain't yours. Oh, I love me some fake hair. Listen, if you can rock a good wig, I'm like, yes, bitch. You know what I mean? I mean, literally every celebrity you see on television and such, they have a bunch of fake hair on. Let's be real. Not everything you see is completely theirs. From their noses, to their hairs, to their toes, to their abs, I don't know. But needless to say, I'm super excited for Ash to get a good wig in the future. I'm really excited. She looks great with long hair, and we need some. We need to make that happen, you know, inner. Fake toes? I don't know. I was joking. I have 2 fake toes. Me. Not really, actually. Okay, great. Every single card of mine is getting broken, so I love that concept. Also, we're getting some lag. I don't think this is... Oh, shit. Ah, leave me alone. Oh, this bitch is summoning other bitches. Leave me alone. Get out of my lawn. I don't approve of you and your family. Get out of here. Harley might be getting her one. Ooh. Slays. I know, I figured it out eventually. Ow. But I mean, I can't use them too often. I don't want to run out of cards, you know. You have to balance them out. Shit. As I literally use slays. Shit. Love you too, Cruncher. Thank you. God. We're gonna endure some of the slight lag this stream. It's gonna be fine. It's all good. No worries. But definitely note to self. We won't use this recording this capturing strategy for next time. That's for sure. Wow, hate you too, Melon. Thanks for the support. Wow, Melon is such a salty and shady bitch. I can't believe someone would do such a thing. Plain Mike. Oh God. Henny. That ship has come and gone. Is that how? Yeah, I think that's how you say that. That ship has sailed, honey. I am so sorry if you're still stuck on the old ways of life. I've moved on. As I play a game older than Minecraft. One of these days, I'ma play Minecraft and just be a bitch the whole time. Isn't that you? With any given game, though. Can't wait to see that reaction in chat. Truth. Got you. Oh, I really could use some healing though. It's fine, you know, it's fine. It's completely fine. Oh, 20. Bitch! 20 blues? Okay, I guess I could use all of these. Okay, just needed 2. No. I love my save. Okay, I guess I can use. Okay, perf. Okay, that worked perfectly, actually. I was blessed. I got 2 inches of sub. Oh, like on Subway or something? No! Shit, oh my god, that was so close. Oh, okay. No, you shady bitch! Oh, I love how that did virtually nothing for me. Ah! Oh. No! Oh my god, okay. Sure. That worked. I guess. Oh shit. No! God. God damn it. Okay, I guess that slightly works. Question mark. Ow. No! Shit. Okay. No. Oh, duel. Okay. Wasn't expecting that one. Okay. We're not doing a lot of damage at once. In fact, I only have like, I don't even have 10 cards on me. Oh shit, I missed that duel real bad. Shit. Oh no. When I only have 4 cards. Shit. Oh no, mom. Oh no, ma'am. Oh shit. No! Leave me alone. Ah, shit. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh. Okay, that literally didn't heal me at all, but it's fine. No! Okay, I can maybe still do this. Oh shit. No. Okay, I can do this. Maybe. Possibly. Ooh, girl. Okay. We're risking it. We're risking it. Yes. I like 12 inches. You sure do, Melon. You sure do. God. Of course you do. Never heard more of a melon thing. A melon phrase. If that's not a melon thing to say, I don't know what it is, girl. Oh, bitch. Can we talk about how close that fight was? Jesus. Oh, my Kim Seokjin. Covering half of my face. I love when my microphone covers half of my face. I did so good. Thank you. Thank you so much. I want to thank the Academy. I want to thank my mom for birthing me. Oh, didn't think about this. I guess I can heal here. Might as well. Ooh. I need to fix my posture. I definitely need to fix my posture. But I look so awkward, like... You know what I mean? I should have bought those chairs that have like lumbar support and also like support for your neck, so like your back is literally perfect. But you know, I didn't think through, and I liked this chair when I saw it and I wanted it immediately, so you know. It's great. Just great. I guess we're gonna keep exploring the other rooms just to get more XP and such. So like we're gonna do these two and then we're gonna go here and finish it off, I guess. I need a shorter chair because of your desk. I see what you mean. My chair is actually on the highest setting. I feel like it could be a tiny bit higher, but it's fine. It's not the best, it's not the worst. Just like my stream, you know. Just like my stream. Not the best, not quite the worst. So, you know, you deal with it. Kind of, sort of. I guess I can, like... Ooh, relentlessly. Oh, no, man. I guess I can do this one. It doesn't fit under it, which is what causes me to have hand issues when I play Overwatch and such. Oh, interesting. You love food? Girl, me. I love food. Oh shit, I only have I don't think that was even my fault. I literally only have like 8 cards to work with. What the fuck, game? Do you want me to fail? Like, are you serious right now?
Your Majesty, come on.
Like, how can I work with this? Hi, club. Hello. Thank you for the host. There she is. There's RuPaul. Ooh, girl. I love that gif. I think my notification, my thingy may be too little. I think I need like a bigger one, like right here or something. And I've been considering getting rid of the cup, to be honest. Like, I don't think it really adds too much to the experience of the stream. So, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the cup these days. Like, let's remove it. Like, I don't know. Does it affect the stream that much? You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like it really does. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll think about it. Do you guys have thoughts about it? What do you think? Cup? No cup? Do you think the cup adds to the experience of watching the stream? Ow, you bitch. Do you like it? Okay. I mean, I can see the appeal because, like, you know, it's cool to see it like fill up and such when it does happen. It's simple and doesn't cause distraction. I guess that's true. But I don't know. There's a part of me that like wants to make the screen even more simple looking. Like more minimal, if that makes any sense. Shit. So I don't know. That was just something I was wondering. Oh shit! Oh my god, Melon, have you been following the latest Big Brother, Celebrity Big Brother in the UK? I'm loving Courtney on it. To be fair, I'm only watching like compilations that people make of like her moments. I'm not watching like the full show. But I'm really liking her on it. She was great on. She was okay on Drag Race. I feel like they edited her a little weirdly on the show, on her season. But like she's coming across so nicely. So I'm really liking her. You can send the foreign layout. Oh yeah, I always forget. I'm pretty sure the It's the same kind of layout that we used here in Portugal when Big Brother was a thing here. I'm pretty sure we used that same kind of format. Yeah, I'm pretty sure because like we had highlights every weekday, and then every Sunday there would be like a huge thing for like the eviction. They pretty much do like various versions of like reality shows that are like that. They do this one here called Secret Story, and basically like each person goes into the house with like a secret, and like the others have to like, I guess they get a list of the secrets and they have to figure out who is who, something like that. I don't really follow it because I honestly, it's like so trashy, like it's so trash. But I mean, sometimes there are some hotties on there, and you know, so that's fun for some of the, you know, some of the pictures that surface on the internet. But other than that, it's really just like trash. They all use that layout except for America and then Canada. Interesting. Do you think like America and Canada just use it, like North America, I guess. Do you think you guys use the format you have so that like production has a little more control over it? Or do you think it's the opposite? Because I don't really know. Yeah, I guess, yeah. I mean, I guess production always has like a shit ton of control over those situations, like with the editing of the highlights of everything, really. So, you know, just throwing a question out there. Ooh, I like this. Moving slowly, yes please. So I can easily hit them, yes please. First season of our Big Brother was the normal way. It didn't do great, so for season 2 they revamped it and it hasn't changed much since then. Oh, interesting. Does it like air every day on the US? Like it does on like in the UK and such? Or is it only like a once a week kind of thing? And you just see like highlights during that show or whatever? Like I don't know how, is it even live at all? I guess it must be live. Your food's gone. Oh no. I mean, that means you ate it, so that's good. Eating food is good. Oh shit, are you fucking me? No, stop. Leave me alone.
Your Majesty, come on. Like it.
Then it was so popular and Canada gets our show, so when they got their Big Brother, they adopted our version. Okay. It is live, but it is 3 episodes a week. 1 for HOH, and 1 for Power, Veto, and 1 for Evictions. Eviction episode is broadcast live. Okay, that's cool. You're still hungry? No! Yeah, that's me when I stream. But this is the month of reality shows, really. Isn't the Celebrity Big Brother US coming this month as well? We got America's Next Top Model, which is so good, guys. You need to watch the latest season. It's so good. We're gonna get Drag Race All-Stars 3. The Amazing Race is going on right now. I love that show. Just a bunch of good shit. A bunch of really good shit. I really love The Amazing Race though. I don't know. Sometimes it's a little boring. Sometimes it has like not so great moments, but I like it, you know. It is. I do admire that it's like, it's really well produced, you know what I mean? Like there's so much so many things that are not predictable at all about that show. Oh, next month. Ooh, exciting. Oh, it's yeah, true. It's the first US celebrity Big Brother. Oh, that should be interesting. What channel does it in the US? Oh shit. Stop. I hate you all. I managed to kill 2 of them, so that's nice. Oh my god. I swear, if I die against these bitches, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be real mad. Okay, heal me, please. Thanks. No, leave me alone. Okay, that was scary. CBS. Isn't that the same channel that does The Amazing Race? Maybe they're gonna start Big Brother after The Amazing Race is done airing. Because they just started last week, I think, with The Amazing Race. So I think that should give it enough time so that Celebrity Big Brother starts right away. They also do Survivor. Ooh. Oh yeah, true, because they have like 2 Big Brother contestants on this season of The Amazing Race. I have no idea who they are because I don't follow it really. I don't really watch Survivor either, but I think they've had Survivor contestants on The Amazing Race. I'm pretty sure. There was one season where they had a couple. They had a couple that was like that they were first on Big Brother, I think, and then they went on Survivor, and then they went on The Amazing Race. So I was like, okay, girl, you're just going to all of the reality shows, like you're going on a CBS tour, sort of. Yeah, they do crossover. I mean, it's good cross promotion, really, if you think about it. And I'm pretty sure there must be something in their contract, like, you know, if we like you enough for other seasons, you might have an obligation to do some of these. Because I've heard that, like, I know for Drag Race, I've heard that they have some sort of obligation, like, for like the first year, I think, of the show. Like, they had to do certain tours. And they have to do like, if they are asked to do like a show for their web series, I mean, I think they're like low-key forced to do so, like contractually. So I'm pretty sure there must be something like that for The Amazing Race and things like that. Oh my god, stop! Jesus, this lags sometimes. Valley! Yes! Twerk. Twerk the Heartless off of me, off of my lawn. That's funny. Jess and Cody, sure, yeah. Yeah, if you bring in ratings for a show and they will use you for other shows, but usually people don't. But usually people want to do it. Yeah, true. I mean, some of these people are, like, they just become, like, reality stars. So, like, you know, that's just, like, work for them. You know what I mean? They just want to be on these kind of shows and all that stuff. And then, like, they wait for their call for All-Stars. So it hopefully happens. Every single show has All-Stars. So that's, you know, something. But I mean, it does make sense, like, you know, if you're popular on a TV show, it makes sense that they would have you back for like the same network or something. That's why some of the bachelors go to Dancing with the Stars and such, because like if they're popular, they can just bring more views to whatever network they're a part of. I guess I'll do this one. It's not really my favorite, but it's a small room, so it's usually not that bad to deal with. But how are you doing, Valley? Everyone should follow Valley, by the way, if you haven't. She's amazing. She's great. She's wonderful. She's a gaming court. She's one of the founders for the gaming court, so you know, she knows what's up. You never got into The Bachelor? Honestly, I don't get into most reality competitions. I used to get more into like The Voice. I never found The Voice that entertaining, to be quite honest. And then Idol, I was like, you know what, these people aren't going to be relevant anyway, so it's like, you just don't get as invested in those shows. I want to try, I say I want to give it a try, but like, will I actually? But I want to check out The 4 with like Meghan Trainor and Diddy and all that stuff. I do want to like see how it works. But I don't know. I still have my Korean shows to catch up with. I have The Unit to watch. And Korean shows are freaking long. I mean, they're not that long. I mean, they are actually. They're like one episode sometimes is like the size of like 2 episodes for like American shows. So it's really annoying. You like Dancing with the Stars and So You Think You Can Dance. I used to be more into So You Think You Can Dance. Then I stopped watching when they had the kids season. And then I just never got back into it. Although, I don't know. I think that the winner is a hottie. I think from the latest season, I think I saw him on like someone that I follow from that season on Instagram. And I saw him on their Instagram, and I was like, "Ooh, this hottie." But I haven't seen the latest season of So You Think You Can Dance. And I stopped watching Dancing with the Stars. Yeah, this last season I just didn't really pay too much attention to it, to be honest. I may or may not have gotten salty because Normani was robbed, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, what's annoying about these shows is that sometimes they get super repetitive. What I love about The Amazing Race is that, like, it's a if the concept is the same, true, but like they can always do exciting stuff. And there's always like the unpredictability of like, you know, anything can literally happen on that show because it's not scripted and traveling is a mess usually. So it's really fun to watch that. But yeah, Dancing with the Stars, I kind of fell off that wagon like last season. Jordan Fisher saved the show for you? Yes. Hi, Verzaz HD. There you go. I got your name. I think. Maybe. Hopefully. Spartan Warrior is so good. What is that? Oh my god. I watched a show once. I don't remember the name, unfortunately. And I'm pretty sure it got canceled that season. But it was this show where like it was like a reality show, but it was like half scripted, half not scripted, and like it was like in this fantasy land, and they were acting out that they had to save like the whatever village or whatever, and like they had the NPCs and they had all that stuff, and then the non-scripted part was like the actual challenges, and then like that's how they would decide like the winners and the losers of whoever went home and whatever. And I thought that show was really fun. And there was also this show, this was on the CW, called like Capture or something, and it was pretty much like the Hunger Games, but like, you know, you don't kill each other, you just, it's like pretty much tag, but like on like, you know, like an, not an island, but like, you know, on a Hunger Games kind of setting. It was interesting. I think that was the name of that show. I liked that one too, but they got both camps. They got both canceled. You love the Capture show. I know, that was good. That was a good show. The two gays. Oh my god, Mel. Of course you did. Oh my god. That's funny. I don't remember the contestants. I knew one of them because I watch AfterBuzz TV sometimes. I like some of their after shows. And one of the hosts from like the Amazing Race after show actually was on that. With his sister, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think so. And I remember watching because of that. But I like the show regardless. And of course, like my all-time, I'm pretty sure like my all-time favorite reality show at this point is Drag Race. Like, I can't explain it enough. Like, if you're a fan of like reality TV, Drag Race is literally gold that you're like missing out on. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. It's like some weeks have some Project Runway kind of, it's like Project Runway meets America's Next Top Model meets like, not Big Brother because they unfortunately they don't live like in a house together. That would be fun. But it's like, it's so good. And everyone, like, for the most part, everyone is hilarious. Yeah, oh my god. Valley, the latest season, the one that aired, like, yesterday, so good. I'm in love with America's Next Top Model right now. I'm like, yes, bitch! This is giving me, like, season 1, but, like, with a good budget. This is what I like about America's Next Top Model. There's not a lot of like weird shenanigans going on. It's like, yes, this is, I love this. I only care about the old lady. You talk as if you are as old as her. Like, she's like 40 and you're like in your early 30s? Not even, I don't think. And you're like, yeah, represent for the old people. And I'm like, you're not that old. You're like Christina. Christina's always like, oh yeah, that's so old. And I'm like, you guys really are not that old. You're 30? Okay. I thought you were like, I don't know, 29 or something. I'm super old. Shut up. Whatever. In gay terms, 500. Well, who cares about the gay terms, okay? Who cares about the gay standards? I mean, according to a lot of gay standards, you either are a twink or like an athletic mask top, or else you don't exist, to be quite honest. And you have like and like gay standards, like, and when I say gay standards, it's like on what do you call it, like gross apps, it's pretty much like people, like, they mostly look for white people. A lot of them actually have the audacity to be like, no Asians, no femmes. Like, they have all that gross stuff on their profiles. And according to most standards, you either are like a freaking like 18-year-old hairless twink, or you have to be like an athletic mask top in order to like, those are the most wanted, okay? Anything else, anything regardless the two things I just mentioned are like basically like treated as like kind of weird kinks. Like, oh, you're into like, I don't know, like a chubby person? Oh my god, kinky. So it's like straight dating. No, Valley. Like, gay, when I say gay apps, I mean like Grindr and such. Like, they're like disgusting. Like, they're disgusting. And like, there's weirdos everywhere with like, for most of those apps, like you have to turn on your location and such. So like, some people try and find you because of like, it tells you how far someone is from you or whatever. And like, there's a bunch of like faceless people asking for nudes and all that stuff. Like, those apps are like disgusting. They are nasty. I mean, a cool thing about it is that you get to see like who from like your neighborhood or whatever is like, you know, in that spectrum. And you're like, oh, I was not expecting you of all people, or whatever. Especially my area, because like, I don't know, being LGBT is not, I don't think it's still that like accepted or as like I don't know how to explain it. It's like a small town kind of thing, you know what I mean? Like, everyone just tries to blend in. And like, anything that stands out remotely, like, everyone is talking about it, and it's like a whole thing. I think the word you were looking for was flaming homo. I'm proudly on fire. God. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, those dating apps are like, and then like most of the profile pictures are really just pictures of like an arm or like someone's abs that most likely isn't theirs, and like just the weirdest standards. And like, I don't know, you would think for a community that is like usually ostracized that like it would be more united and like more accepting of others, but no. White gays are a special breed of humans that I will never understand. And I'm a white gay, so I would know about that. So, you know, like those like the gays for Trump or whatever, that whole campaign, I was like, oh honey, why are you doing this? Like, oh sweetie. Yeah, straight dating apps as well. So many creeps and assholes who put blondes with massive tits preferred. Ew, really? I mean, my experience on Tinder was way better, so I feel like that app is not that bad. But I guess hooking up apps are just as awful no matter who you are. And not to mention that most of those apps are like 0% like trans friendly. It's like insane. Like, why do you call, like, you literally call yourself like an app for LGBT people, yet like I would say like half of the community can even like do it properly. You know what I mean? Some apps do it right, but some apps are like, no, they're very yucky in general. Vlad, hi. How are you, booty? Was I here already? Oh, just kidding. That's like the last one. Guys, I need healing. Okay, thanks. That was clearly not even enough, but you know, we'll work with it. You can pick your pronouns and gender. Oh, interesting. Okay, I haven't used Grindr in a long time. I haven't used that in very long. You're good. You're a good booty. I'm glad you're doing well, Vlad. Ah.
Your Majesty, come on!
Sure, right, Melon? I'm sure you haven't at all. I'm sure you haven't. Melon was on it yesterday. He's probably on it right now, if we're gonna be completely honest. Yes, the Leafeon this morning, right? He's probably on it as he's streaming, you know what I mean? But yeah, I can't deal. I honestly had a phase where I was like, I wanted someone, and I wanted to go on dates and such. And part of me wanted like fun stories from like, ew, I went on this date and this guy was this. I want to be that person. But then I was like, you know what? I'm like wasting my time with people who like aren't really here for any of this. And I'm like, you know what? If I'm checking this freaking app every day and I'm not getting any like swipe, any like right swipes, yeah, sure. If I'm not getting like any matches on Tinder, if I'm not like, if nobody is like hitting me up on any app or whatever, I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna get rid of this. I'm not here for this. You hear fun stories from your friends from dating apps and you're like, I'm good, I'm married, right? Goals. I just like talking to people every now and then. I check it like once every day or two. The occasional dick pic is appreciated. I love you, Melon. Melon is so open about these kinds of things, which is great. You know, you need to be. There's nothing to be ashamed of, really. But I don't know. I just get annoyed most of the time. And it's not like I look for hookups and such. You know what I mean? So like I would look for like dates and things like that, and like on Tinder like most conversations just died so easily, so I was like, what's the point?
It's not very often we see you topside.
I came to lend you a hand.
The shade
You
and the
obviously
drama.
believe this Sora has much potential, but I remain unconvinced he is truly worth such coddling. I think an experiment would show if he really is of any value to us.
Well, here we go again. It's just an excuse, so you can carry out your little experiments, that's all.
I'm a scientist. Experiments are what I do. Yes.
Whatever. You can do what you want. But you know, I think testing Sora is just a cover for testing your valet.
Valet? He's the product of pure research.
What he actually is a toy.
Shit. Thank you, Vlad,
Just
for the
learn
host.
to be quiet.
Anyway, since you came all this way, you're gonna need this. A humble gift to my elder. I hope you use it to put on a very good show for us.
They're so shady to each other. I can't. Oh, hi, fake Riku.
That card holds the memories of Sora and Riku's home.
It's just a card. What good is that?
With a little help from Naminé, you'll have all the real Riku's memories. Maybe we can get her to make you forget you're nothing but a fake. In other words, we'll remake your heart so you can be exactly the same as the real Riku, okay?
You want to remake my heart? The real Riku is a wimp who's afraid of the dark. What do I want with the heart of a loser?
Any objections, Vexen? After all, you do want to test Sora, don't you?
It must be done.
How can you? Are you betraying me?
I told you I would make good use of you, didn't I?
No.
Relax,
That
kiddo.
just sounds wrong.
I don't think it's gonna hurt that much.
Oh, that sounds so
I'll
wrong.
hurt you.
Oh, the drama. Oh, sweetie.
Stupid little toy. Think you could defeat me? Where would you ever get a thought like that?
Oh, honey.
But look on the bright side. Along with everything else in your head, Naminé will erase the memory of me knocking you flat. Instead, she will implant the loveliest little memories you could ever hope for.
This is fucked up.
It's no big deal that they're all lies.
No.
Oh my god, her face. She looked like a demon. Who the fuck is the blonde person? All you need to know is that they're all bad guys. She's Larxene, I'm pretty sure. But you know, you're gonna forget her name anyway. I'm so lost, all I see is a Malfoy reunion with Draco. Which is sad. God. The blonde one is everything I want to be in life. Without Draco. Oh, I see. So basically, they made... I'm Riku right now. I'm Sora's friend, aka the main character from this game. They basically made a fake version of Riku to trick Sora into, like, I don't know. I don't really understand. I don't remember. I think they wanted to trick Sora into, like, thinking the fake Riku was actual Riku. So they wanted to, like, manipulate him and whatever. But then there's real Riku, who is like, no, I'm not taking any of this. Ooh. Where do you want to go next, guys? Should we go to Halloween Town, Atlantica, or Olympus Coliseum? Doesn't really make too much of a difference, but you guys can decide, can help me decide which world should we do next. Halloween. Okay, 2 votes for Halloween. I think Halloween it is. I think. Okay, Lady Luck herself. Hi there. How are you? I think we're doing Halloween Town. I prefer Christmas Town, but Halloween will work. Actually, in the second Kingdom Hearts 2, they do go to Christmas Town, so that's something to look forward to. Oh my god, that emote is so cute, Lady Luck. Halloween is my babe. I don't know. Halloween is not my favorite. I did like this movie though. I did like Nightmare Before Christmas. So does that count for something? Oh, bitch. Hanny came for my wig. I couldn't even see her coming for me. Ew, I'm like flying, kind of, sort of. I guess floating. Oh my god, am I... Oh, I'm not really Halloween-y. Oh my god, Mickey? Oh, he's not really... They didn't really do any Halloween makeovers for us. That's sad. You made it yourself? Really? Oh my god. It's really cute. You're really talented. All the Halloween Town movies are the babiest of babe. Do they have multiple movies? I only know of Nightmare Before Christmas. Are there like multiples that I'm not aware of? Ew, lag, okay. Ow. These freaking flowers. I hate them with all my heart.
Your Majesty! Come on! Time's up!
He's talking about the Halloween Town from the Disney Channel. Oh, is it not the same? Part of the fun of Halloween Town is the Halloween makeover. Right? I love the makeover. They didn't really do some... I guess they adjusted, like... I guess it just looks like they put a filter on Riku, honestly. There are the Halloween Town movies that are actually named Halloween Town. Oh. Oh. I get you. I was a little confused. Hashtag foreign. I am foreign. Apparently it wasn't in the budget. Yeah. I guess Riku isn't really in the priorities of their budget. That would explain why he didn't have a cameo when Sora visited Halloween Town. They're smart. They were like, let's just make this like a low-key a low-key filler world so that Riku doesn't have to be here because, girl, let's not make a different skin for him. Imagine Riku in like Atlantica with like a shark kind of skin. That would be adorable. Imagine. Ew, stop. Stop. That'd be lit, right? Maybe in a future game. But I don't know. If they take any fan feedback, I'm pretty sure they're not going to go back to Atlantica anytime soon. Everyone seems to hate that world. So, this game... What system is this game originally on? Originally, it came out for PS2. But only in the US. This version of the game only came out in the US and Japan, I think. But then there was a GBA version, a Game Boy Advanced version of this game that I think came out everywhere. And that's how a lot of people got into this game originally. But then they remastered the PS2 version for PS3 and now PS4, which I'm playing on PS4. I'm playing it on the slim PS4. I'm recording with an Elgato HD 60S. And I'm recording from the app itself instead of doing it directly. So that's why there's some spikes of lag every once in a while. Super clean graphics for the GBA. Oh, no, no, no. I mean, the GBA one looks kind of cute, actually. It's not that bad. Looks clean to me, thanks. I do kind of wish that Riku got a little makeover, though. I like when they get makeovers that are related to the world they visit. I wish they got one for like every single world, but you know, can have it all, I guess. Oh, I guess. But I mean, I guess what would be the point of like having a default outfit if you were gonna change it like every single world? Just because of the mermaids? You like mermaids? Only thing I care about in this game? Wow. I mean, whatever boats your whatever floats your boat. There you go. I got there eventually. Do you have a favorite Kingdom Hearts character? Mermaids. Ew. I like Sora. I like Kairi. I want Kairi to have more of a role in future games. I like Riku. I think his story is the most relatable of like someone, you know, not being the best person and like delving into the darkness and then kind of like making a comeback from that and like having this story of like redemption. I like a good story about redemption. So I like Riku for that. You like Selfie? You just like her because of her name, don't you? She sort of is always damseled, yeah. She also does kind of nothing though, yeah. How did I know? Because you're Vlad, and that's all I need to know. Let's take a selfie. You're so gross. How dare you? Let me take a selfie. I always remember that song. I like Axel as well. I don't know. He's kind of he's like one of those characters that you're not sure. Like, are you good? Are you bad? Like, what are you up to, girl? So I like Axel as well. Axel is pretty bae. I agree. I can agree with that. You got The Sims 4 back after months of not having it because your email got hacked? Whoa. So how does it feel to be back on the Sims train? I don't even remember that happening to you. That was that long ago. And that is why I should change my passwords regularly. I actually should go on like a password changing spree. That would probably be good for me. Sims train. You need to buy everything? Wait, do you need to buy everything back, or do you just mean you want to buy like everything that got released since then? Like, explain. Because it doesn't really make sense if they like if you have to buy the game again. Ow! Leave me alone! Oh, you just had the base game. Oh, I see. I see you. Oh, shit! Thank you.
Take this.
What's the point of the cards if you just use the sword? That's the cards indicate how strong your attack is. So you're actually using the cards at the same time as you're using the sword. That's why each card has a little sword in them.
Take this.
And then there's a little number next to the sword.
Take this.
That tells you how, not necessarily strong, but how high the card is. And then you have to counter the enemy's cards. Oh, hi, phone. Are you good, girl? Are you okay? But it's only for this game. They decided to switch it up for... They decided to switch it up for this game, but it's usually just like... It's just like a regular action / RPG game. But for this one, they were like, let's get fancy and just add like a card system that we'll never use again. What else do you like to play aside from Kingdom Hearts? I actually have a game list on my panels down below, if you're on desktop, with actual links to like some of my previous playthroughs and all that stuff. I have everything archived. But recently I've been playing this game. I want to get through the entire series before Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out this year, supposedly. So I want to get that out of the way because I haven't played most of the games in the series. I guess not most of the games, but like some of the games. So I want to play those. I usually do Overwatch every once in a while. I've been doing Just Dance every once a week. I do Overwatch, sometimes I do Dead by Daylight. I do golf with friends sometimes. On community days mostly. And then I just have a variety of games that on my libraries that I want to play for future streams. But I usually have it so that people can vote for the game I'm playing, like long term. And for the most part, I only play certain games like maybe like twice a week. You know what I mean? Thank you for the follow, Lady Luck. Thank you so much. I don't know why it just popped up in chat. I'm pretty sure you... Didn't you do it beforehand? Or maybe I'm just dumb. I don't think so. But thank you for the follow. Anyway, you'll keep in touch. Yeah, sounds good. But yeah, I tried to be as much as a variety streamer as I can because I figured it would be a good way for me to play different games often. Like once a week is pretty often. Bye. There she is. And I can get some games played at once instead of like focusing on one game at a time or whatever. So I mostly do once a week, but sometimes if I feel like playing again, I will do maybe like a couple times a week certain games. I don't stream on Mondays and Fridays, but every other day I do stream. So like, you know, from Tuesday to Thursday, and then Saturday and Sunday I always stream as well. But of course, that's always that could always change though, because of like, you know, unpredictable things in life. I can always like reschedule things around. But yeah, I have a podcast every weekend called Ruby's Room. It's on YouTube as well. What did I originally stream? For the most part, I think I've always kind of tried to be a variety streamer, to be honest, because like I know from some of my friends that or even people in general that I watch, that I saw that like some of them were struggling because like their audience was expecting a particular game out of them or things like that. So like whenever I started streaming, I remember I played Overwatch when it was in beta, but then I remember right away I went into Tomb Raider. I played I think that was my first like story game that I did on the channel. But yeah, I always try to kind of keep it a variety because I didn't want people to expect a certain something from me. But there's always some like regular stuff that happens every week. Like Just Dance, like I mentioned, this year I started to do it like once a week. I do Sims pretty much once a week as well. I failed last week because we did a 12-hour stream. But also, we're doing a 12-hour stream this weekend on Saturday. So from 10 a.m. GMT time to 10 p.m. GMT time. Probably over that time because I take long lunch breaks. But yeah, it should be fun. I always do giveaways on my long streams to celebrate certain milestones. So very grateful to have milestones to celebrate. We actually hit 2 milestones within the week, so I'm really happy about that. It was an 11-hour stream. He took 2 30-minute breaks. Aww. If you think about it, some streamers, like, I would end up taking that much time off anyway, because like if I were to do a 12-hour stream or like even 24-hour stream, I've seen other people do other streams like that, and sometimes they eat on camera and such, but like from what I've seen, there's always that like they do several like 10-minute breaks or like 20-minute breaks every once in a while so that they can like get up, they can stretch, they can go to the bathroom, they can get food, they can like, I don't know, like let the dog out, things like that. So like I've definitely seen people take those sorts of breaks, and it still counts. Like I'm still like, it's like saying like, oh, that show doesn't run for an hour because a certain amount is commercial. So like, no, that's not how it works. Like just because like I'm doing a stream from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. doesn't mean that I'm not gonna take breaks. That doesn't mean that I'm gonna shit on myself. You know what I mean? Like I have to take breaks, and I would rather have like 2 big-ish lunch breaks where I can actually stretch my legs, spend a little time with my family that day. Because if you think about it, from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., like am I not gonna see my family that for an entire day? I don't think so. I'm sorry. I love you guys. I love streaming, but there are certain things that you just can't like kind of take away from yourself, and that's one of those. And I'm like, no. Actually, no. You know what? Like, I don't care. Like, I don't care if you guys think it's valid, if you don't think it's valid. Like, I don't know. You give yourself a 5-minute limit? Really? 5 minutes? Like, I can't. Like, I finished my stream. I wasn't even that tired, and I was, like, fine. And I remember, like, my first 12-hour stream, I remember like I had a period where I was like miserable for like an hour because like I had the freaking ring light on me for like several hours. I had lunch with a ring light on my face. I didn't breathe like any outside air from my room for a bit. So I was like getting a headache. Everything was hurting, and I was like, you know what? No, it's not worth it. I'd rather take a little break, stretch my legs a little bit, stretch myself a little bit, to be honest. Maybe go to the kitchen, open a window, breathe in some fresh air. Like, you have to take care of yourself. I've seen, like, there was, from what I understand, there was at least one streamer who died doing a 24-hour stream. Of course, that's not my fear. I'm like, I have to take a break or else I'm gonna die. But you really have to take care of yourself, because, like, even if you were to on a decent job, like, you don't do like you don't just do like 12-hour shifts and like no breaks. Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, nobody's gonna be like, oh, you have to work 8 hours, but like you don't go to the bathroom, you don't eat, you don't do anything. Like, no, I'm sorry, like that's not how I roll. But I mean, everyone is different, obviously, but like, you know. And the thing is, like, I don't even have to do a 12-hour stream to begin with. Like, that's something like a special event that I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do that. That should be fun. That should be a cool way of thanking everyone for like their support and stuff. So like, I don't know. It just feels icky when I'm like trying my best and trying to like accommodate to my own needs and what you guys expect and whatever, and then like you guys are like, I know for the most part it's like as a joke, you guys are just throwing shade and stuff, but like it's not. I just feel like, okay, like I'm sorry for putting my own needs and my own health at a priority. Like, jeez. It's not like I was gonna do like great content if I stayed miserable for an hour, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes when I'm watching like 24-hour streams and such, like when I see someone get to that point where they're like literally dead on the inside, I'm like, literally just take like a 20-minute nap. Like, why not? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make your stream any less legitimate or anything. Like, you know what I mean? No breaks ever, right? Sure. Girl, sometimes for like 3 hours. I remember when I used to do Just Dance more often, even like in 3-hour streams, I would be like, you know guys, I need to take like a 10-minute break. I need to like just breathe in some fresh air, or like I need to like stretch a little bit, or I need to eat something so I don't fall and just die. So like, I have no shame when it comes to that. Like, honestly, I'm just gonna take care of myself, because it's not you guys that are gonna take care of me for sure, you know what I mean? And it's good that, like, for the most part, you guys understand. And if we are in a mood to spill some tea, it's not like, if we're gonna spill some tea, it's not like either of you stay for the whole thing anyway. You know what I mean? Like, all of you at some point fall out because I'm not playing a game you wanna see, or like you are bored of whatever I'm doing, or you're doing your life stuff. So like, you're either eating yourself, or you're doing stuff yourself, you're doing chores or whatever. So like, it's not like you actually are there for the whole 24 hours. So like, sometimes it's a little annoying when I'm like, okay, really, bitch? Like, you weren't even there, and you're like complaining that I didn't do like actually 12 hours. Like, I realize how that sounded, Mel. At the end of the day, it's your stream. You aren't obligated to anyone's standards but your own. Yeah, true. Yeah, I agree 100%. Like, if you're willing to like do all of that, and like, honestly, for you taking so little breaks, Ash, you did really good. Like, I came back, I streamed, I slept really well, and I came back and I was like, oh my god, Ash is gonna be miserable, and you were like, fine. Of course, your energy wasn't like off the roof, but like, you were doing really well, and I was like, damn, yes. But like, I don't know, it just feels a little icky sometimes, and I'm like, really? Like, are you really gonna give me shit? Like, I'm doing a freaking giveaway. I'm doing, I usually only stream for 3 hours. I'm going my usual time that I usually end up my streams. I'm risking waking up my mom next door because she has work the next day and she wants to sleep. So like all these things, and you guys only focus on like, oh, you took a cup, like your breaks were a little too long. And I'm like, really? Like that's what you want to focus on out of everything I did on that stream? But I don't know. I will go for a little longer though, this time. I guess to kind of make up for it. That's why I'm starting a little earlier than usual. A little earlier. Like, I'm starting literally like 10 hours before my usual start time. No need to make up for anything, you do you. No, but I do, like, I did feel a little bad. Eat yourself. I'm foreign, Melon. Don't make fun of me. 12,000 hour stream. No. No, but I did want to start earlier so that I can end earlier. Because ending at 10 p.m. is way better than ending at 11 p.m. Because at 11 I really have to like be like super quiet, and I was like talking. Like everyone was subbing and doing all the amazing things at the end, and I was like, thank you. Like I couldn't make noise. I couldn't like be as loud as I can be on like a normal hour, because it's like, you know, even though it's weekends, you have to, there's like legal limits, especially on like an apartment building. Like you can't just like sing your heart out and like belt out a song at like 2 a.m. That's not how it rolls. I'm pretty sure like I'm pretty sure it's like not like 9 a.m. I think it's like 9:30 a.m. when you can start making noise and be like alive, I guess. And then it's like, I'm pretty sure it's like 10 p.m. From 10 p.m. on, you kind of have to like keep it on the low key. I'm pretty sure that's how it is, but I'm not. I can't say for sure. I was very disappointed in you for not going crazy. No, I know what you mean. Like, it's fine. I was like, it was a genuine reaction. But I do want to give myself room to like, you know, be comfortable and not have to think of like, oh my god, I can't make a lot of noise. Yeah, I know you understood, yeah. That's what I was saying. Like, you guys understood, but I myself didn't like. I was like, you know what, I should probably start a little sooner. A little earlier so that I can end a little earlier and not be like incredibly tired. Not that I was incredibly tired, but like I had to be super quiet, which it's so annoying. But I liked it. It was a fun stream though. Like this stream isn't gonna be it's definitely gonna have like a lot of like multiplayer games, but I definitely have to have a section dedicated to singing. And I have to have a section dedicated to The Sims, because I have to, yeah. I'm gonna do a section dedicated to singing on that stream, because I do owe so many songs to you guys. Yeah, I literally owe like 10 songs. Probably more. Yeah, I'm gonna have a section for that. I'm gonna have a section for The Sims. And then like some multiplayer stuff. But definitely a solid amount of Sims. And I do want to do my Sims like reality show that I missed an episode because of the 12-hour stream. No Minecraft. Nope. I should ban the word Minecraft from my streams. Imagine. I mean, Christina banned the word stream from her streams. So I should eliminate the word Minecraft from my streams. Imagine though. That's so extra. Ooh, okay, lag. Oh, great. Imagine if I really needed healing. Like, please just heal me. I don't need the fancy, like, transformation shenanigan. Like, I just want healing. I really don't need much right now, but you know. But you know. I'm just gonna go to the right. To the right, to the right. I need more water. I'm running out, actually. I love that the background music is This Is Halloween. I know, right? I knew of the song even before I watched the movie because of this game. And on Atlantica, it's Under the Sea that just plays on the background. Yes, follow me on Twitter at ProjectRuby. I do post a lot of updates on there. And I usually announce a lot of stuff on there. So definitely check that out. And when I go live, there's usually a tweet that comes out. I give shout outs to subs on there whenever you guys sub. So, yeah. But it's really weird, like, going from someone who, like, I don't stream for that long, like, I can't stream for that long. I mean, I could, but, like, I don't know. I feel like during the weekdays, it feels like I'm not gonna get, like, if I start any earlier, it's not like I'm gonna get more people watching anyway, because, like, it's such a different time zone than the one that usually watches anyway. And even then, I feel like sometimes I start too early. But I don't know. I'm considering. I'm still figuring out the days. Like, I'm not sure about, like, not streaming on Fridays or Mondays. Like, I'm still not sure what days are, like, the best for, like, a break or whatever. I also need to be better at doing stuff on the days I'm not streaming, because technically I made it so that I don't stream every day, so that I can work on, like, YouTube stuff, but, like, for the most part, I either work just a little on YouTube stuff and then I don't do a lot, which I think I should. But what I was gonna say is, like, it's weird going from, like, streaming, like, 3 hours at max during the week, and then having a special stream where I literally stream for, like, 4 times as long as I usually stream for. Like, it's hard. And, like, that's why I'll never do, like, a 24-hour stream. I mean, that's not why, like, I can't do 24-hour stream, because I literally can't stream at night, like, after midnight and all that stuff. Like, I probably couldn't even stay awake for that long. I feel like at 5 a.m. I would, like, die. So, you know, that's fun. Um, fuck YouTube. We know how you feel about YouTube, but I don't necessarily want to do stuff because like, oh, it's YouTube, but like I do like some things that I do or I could be doing on YouTube. So like I kind of want to do that stuff. Like I'm not focusing on YouTube to like kind of make something out of it, I guess. But at the same time, I do like, there were things that I like when I started YouTube. I did have certain intentions of like wanting to like with covers and all that stuff, and like I feel like I've fallen out of that, and I am working on stuff like that. I do see myself doing more Twitch though. I do see myself like doing more singing in here, and like when it comes to like doing like singing streams and like building a list, like a proper set list, and having you guys like either request what I do next, or like having like a proper show, I guess, prepared for you guys. But I don't know. Like, I mean, I do know. I wanna do that stuff, but I'm really bad at like organizing my time. And not necessarily bad at organizing my time, but I'm bad at like actually doing the stuff that I put on my schedule to do, if that makes any sense. And especially like with a cover or something like that, I kind of have to be inspired and kind of have to be in the mood for it. So it's weird for me to like schedule something yesterday and then today to be like, yeah, that's time for the cover. And it's like sometimes those days come like Mondays or Fridays where I don't stream. And sometimes those days come and I'm like, yeah, I'm not really I'm not really in the mood to work on like anything like that. So like sometimes I end up just messing around the whole day, not really doing anything. Which, you know, you kind of need those days as well. Don't get me wrong. But you know, sometimes I feel bad because like sometimes I pretty much have a whole day ahead of me, right? And sometimes the only thing productive about that day was like a 3-hour segment of my day that happened to be a live stream. You know what I mean? I do wish that I hope this year I can kind of sort myself better with time management and all that stuff. You miss YouTube? Like, I prefer my Big Brother series on YouTube and stuff, but I just can't deal with it anymore. Yeah, I do understand that struggle. I mean, honestly, you can make it so that your streams are like saved. Like if you highlight them, you can like store them on Twitch for like forever. So I don't feel like that's a problem. I do wish I had some way of like separating like background music from the game music from my audio, because if I could do that, I could like record them and just like mute the music track and maybe upload that separately, because the first episode of my Sims Pop Superstar series, some parts are muted because of the copyrighted songs in the background, so I was like, oh damn, that sucks. But you know, it is what it is. I do like the freedom. I have a lot of freedom on Twitch, especially being like with YouTube. I know that like if I say cuss words on my YouTube videos, they have somehow like they have a way of detecting the cuss words and they remove the ads from the videos. On here it's like, yeah, you can cuss, just have a warning on your channel that sometimes you cuss and things like that, and you're fine. Which I do have a maturity warning. You can record separate tracks, but I don't know how to separate like the game audio from my audio, from like the music audio, because it's under the same desktop audio. You know what I mean? Because that's how I edit Ruby's Room sometimes. Like if the overall audio is well mixed, then it's fine. But like if somehow one of like either my mic got too loud or the desktop audio got too loud, I can adjust that. But I need to kind of like look and actually do a way where I can actually separate more, I guess, if I need to. But I mean, it's not like I have a need for it, you know what I mean? But sometimes when I do play, like I guess the only thing that I would need that for would be The Sims, because like I like playing music while I do The Sims, because the game doesn't have like interesting music or whatever. So I like that. But one thing that I feel you with is that it's hard to find motivation for YouTube because you feel like it's so much work for like nothing. You know what I mean? And especially as a smaller YouTuber, you feel like there's so many hurdles that like, what's the point of like going through all these hurdles if like my video isn't even gonna make like 10 cents? You know what I mean? Because like sometimes I remember I had this month where I did a lot of reaction videos, and I was actually, you know, I wasn't proud of all of them, but I was like, you know what, I'm motivated to do them because like if I make, I don't know, like 50 cents in this video and I make 50 cents on another video, then that's $1. You know what I mean? Like things like that. So I was like kind of excited about it, but at the same time I was like, you know, whatever. But like I don't want to do just reactions on that channel. But sometimes it just feels like there's so many hurdles, and then it's like with Twitch I literally just have to turn everything on and be here for like a few hours and just be myself and do what I want, and there's gonna be people who love me for it and actually will give me money directly. So it's like it's hard to juggle both. But I have like a great idea for like future like ahead of the road kind of streams that I can't do right now, but I want to do, that I haven't seen anyone do before, which I'm really excited about. It's not like a super weird concept or anything, but it's just something that is kind of simple that I haven't seen happening on Twitch, or I haven't seen anyone do that sort of stream before, which I am excited about, but I can't really do that right now. And I'm gonna keep my mouth shut about it so that people don't steal my idea. You can, okay. Yeah, I can spend 4 hours on a Big Brother video and it gets a couple views, especially considering previous seasons got 2K views. To be fair though, you kind of like disappeared, and I'm pretty sure like unfortunately like other people were also doing that idea, and like while you were gone, like the people that were watching you kind of like just went to other people who were doing it. And I feel like in the last few months / maybe like, yes, months, it hasn't been that long since your previous Big Brother videos, that kind of like there was a big surge of like a lot of people doing Big Brother on Twitch. So I feel like there's not even a lot of people looking for that kind of stuff on YouTube maybe, but I don't know, I could be wrong. But I feel like there's still a place for me on YouTube. I just kind of have to like, I guess, work towards it and kind of juggle both Twitch and YouTube, and I still have yet to find a kind of a balanced way of doing so. Hi Ike. Ike does it, but he's hardcore. What does Ike do? We're just talking about just like random stuff like YouTube and like doing Twitch and how I prefer doing Twitch more these days. And that kind of stuff. Yeah, the YouTube struggle, you know, the whole shebang. I always made more money online just trading items in general. Oh, I see. Yeah, there's a big market for that, to be honest. Like, the CSGO market is like huge, but like, that's just not something that I like doing. I like entertaining people, you know what I mean? Like, no disrespect to whoever does that, obviously, but like, I just find more passion, even if the money does like, you know, take long to get, or like even if it's a while until I get a paycheck or whatever. I do have this thing for like entertaining people and kind of being in a way like a representation for other people that I definitely didn't have growing up and that people can have now, which is really cool. Like I remember like with our friend Ash, I remember like she used to get a ton of messages of people being like in the community being like, oh, because you're trans and because you're a part of the LGBT community, like because I've seen you be so proud about it and so like open about it, like I am proud about it myself. So it's really cool to see that like we actually do have some sort of impact on people, even though like we may be like small streamers or whatever. Your brother-in-law is doing professional streaming now and he's doing well. He's a SAG member though, so it helps. Yeah, for sure. That's awesome. I'm not gonna lie though, I'm foreign. What? I know I've heard of the SAG, but what is it? Is it bad? I mean, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just foreign and I don't know most things. Oh, I see. Oh, that's nice. Not gonna lie though, but I'm for it. Shh. I already have a quote related to me being foreign. Oh, that's that. Oh. I had an idea. I had an idea of what that was because I've seen like that's a thing of like, if you're a part of that, you're supposed to be like only in productions that are in that thing, something like that, right? A lot of the new streamers are field actors out of LA. That would make sense actually. Like, do they do like a lot of IRL stuff? Because, you know, a lot of them are pretty as fuck. That would actually make sense. I've seen someone who like kind of got into YouTube and then they were doing a lot of like now, but then like they kind of low-key moved more into Twitch. He's not failed, but a lot are doing that. Most are pretty and doing IRL stuff. Yeah, I figured. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that really. But I figured it would be like, especially because YouTube isn't a great place for creators these days. I figured that like Twitch would be a good place. And I'm surprised people haven't, like, more people don't do it. You know what I mean? Like, even if you think about it, there's a lot of like not A-list, but like C-list celebrities and like people along those lines that like would really benefit from like having like a Twitch or like even a YouTube, some of them. And I just don't understand how like people who are kind of famous but not too famous, I never understood how they just didn't understand the like you could literally make your own show on the internet. Like, do you not understand that? Like, you don't have to like, of course, like you, especially if you're an actor, you want to be a part of like a production, right? And it's not like you can do that cheaply on YouTube anyway. But I feel like, you know, I don't understand how they don't build like recognition or like fame even with like more online stuff. I know that one example that I always think of is like Ashley Teasdale, and she's like, she has her YouTube channel. Her channel does quite good, and she actually gets pretty good views. So like, I don't know how a lot of people don't really kind of do that. It just boggles me. I'm like, why? YouTube isn't paying anymore. Yeah. That's how your brother-in-law got found. The producer is finding these C-list people who do good jobs and basically making money off of them. Yeah. I can see that. And like, especially these days, I don't even see like why someone would go on like the X Factor or shows like that when like you can literally build an audience like on here on Twitch. Like there was this guy where that Ash rated, incredibly talented. He was playing instruments, he was singing, and like people, you know, people subscribe to that stuff on here and they support that stuff. They donate and they do all those things. And it's like, why would someone want to be controlled by this TV show and have a weird ass contract when you can literally just put on like a concert, a mini concert on your own like studio or home or whatever, and have people watch you from there, and like you can actually make money from it? It's like, why don't people do that more often? There's still this old mentality that like you don't really make it until you're like mainstream, or like, you know. And it's like, I feel like these days the internet is mainstream, you know what I mean? Like you see a lot of people with so many like with so many views and so many followers and all that stuff, and like according to mainstream they're like flops, but like if you think about it, that's a lot of people on them, and like they're making a lot of money out of it. So it's like, why are we always like striving so much to go after like mainstream? To like, I feel like people validate themselves, that's how they do it. It's like, that always kind of frustrated me about YouTube stuff. It's like, a lot of these people are on YouTube and they're like, YouTube is great, I love it so much, but like the second they get some mainstream kind of support, they only like, suddenly they're like, yes, we're on mainstream, guys. And it's like, didn't you literally shit on mainstream media last week and you were like, oh, the internet is the future, we're better on the internet anyway? And it's like, didn't you literally just say that last week, and now you're like, while you were like auditioning for mainstream stuff? It's like, it boggles me a lot. It annoys me a lot, actually. Or like those YouTubers that like do stupid things for views, and like have a single here and there, but then the second they sign a record deal, they're like, oh, I'm too famous for YouTube. Like, I just wanted to do YouTube just to get a record deal. Now I don't need YouTube anymore. And it's like, okay, like, okay, girl, I see you, and I don't know if I appreciate you. You know what I mean? I mean, I appreciate the grind and all that stuff. Like, of course, everyone works hard and wants to get somewhere, but it just boggles me sometimes that I'm like, really? Like, okay. Like, I know for a fact, like, if I wouldn't sell her for like any sort of weird contract, you know what I mean? Like, if I can make my own stuff on the internet, like, I will eventually grow and build some sort of community. I don't have to be on the top 40 radio to be successful. That's not what I'm striving for in life. It's all about making people happy to watch. Exactly. And I don't understand how there's this whole world on the internet where you can literally make your own show, have your own rules, sing your own songs, write your own songs, publish your own things. You don't have to go through any hoops. Yet people are like obsessed with this idea of like, yeah, let's just sell my TV show idea to like this network that is literally gonna pay me shit because I'm not famous enough, and they're probably gonna replace me with a prettier actor. And it's like, just like go do a GoFundMe, do something, and you can literally make your own things happen on the internet without going through hoops and like people and businessmen and like, no, like why?
Take this. Like it.
I don't know. I don't know how our conversation got here, but you know, it did, and we are sure talking about this. I just have a lot of feelings about a lot of things. You know what's one of the funniest things too? I say funniest and it's like not that funny, but it's like I like to discuss streaming business. I don't do it too often here, but sometimes I do get into it when, you know, when the conversation happens. One thing that I find funny is that here's a paradigm, not a paradigm, paradigm. I don't know how to say that. You guys will tell me what it is. So, both of you are good and intelligent, it seems, as well. Aw, thank you. We're old, that's what it is. Like, a lot of people doing the internet are super young and they're like, yeah, just like whatever, I just want to make a living out of like slime videos. It's fine, it's, you know, like I just want to stuff my face with like Oreos and it's fine, right? Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I just think that like older people on the internet kind of have a different vision and kind of outlook on the internet. But here's what I was thinking that is really interesting, and I find it funny and frustrating at the same time. So a lot of people are like, I'm a creative type, as a creative person, I love the internet, and the internet has allowed me to do things that I could never do, which, you know, awesome. But then they're like, they get recognized or they get some sort of fandom out of a specific thing, and then they're like, oh, great, like people love, let's say you're a reaction channel, right? There's nothing wrong with being a reaction channel, but let's say you're that, right? Some people are like, okay, I'm growing, people love my reaction videos, so I'm just gonna do reaction videos. And then it's like, aren't you missing your own point of like, you were the one who told yourself that you could do literally anything you wanted and you can still do anything you want, yet you're the one putting yourself in a box to please others and to do exactly the opposite of the reason you wanted to start YouTube to begin with. So it's like, why? Like, you literally have all the control, you're your own CEO. You can, of course, like, don't stop doing things that are working unless you don't want to do them anymore. But like, you found an audience, you can do it again. You know what I mean? Like, you found an audience once, you can find another one. Like, I don't understand. I get so frustrated with like friends or like even people that I don't know and I'm just watching them or seeing them rant on Twitter or whatever. And I'm like, you put yourself in that situation by like, of course, like you're gonna, like let's say I love Kingdom Hearts, right? Of course I'm gonna like appreciate all the good stuff that comes from me streaming it. But like, I'm not gonna, if suddenly I get known, I guess, for playing Kingdom Hearts, I'm not gonna like play it just because I'm like, oh, I'm known for it, I'm just gonna do it. Like, no, I don't wanna, that wasn't my goal to begin with. Like, I appreciate it, and maybe like I would probably do like Kingdom Hearts every like once a week or something. But like, I wouldn't make it so that I would get stuck on something when my whole purpose was to like be free and do whatever I wanted. So like, I don't understand sometimes how people are like, oh yeah, but like I can't do that video because it doesn't get views. And I'm like, and your point, like you'll get the views eventually. Like, I don't know.
Your Majesty, come on! Take this!
Like, I can't even... It would be a bit boring for me to stream if it was not fun. Exactly, like, I need to be playing... Like, sometimes... And I always apologize for it, because sometimes I'm like, yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna be back and I'm gonna do this game, but then that day comes and I'm like, you know what, guys, I'm actually not feeling that game, I'm gonna do something else. And I feel like I'm disappointing people, but at the same time, it's like, I'm good, you know what I mean? Like, the ones that get it are the ones that I want around to begin with. And I just can't be that type of person that mindlessly does everything that my subscribers or viewers want. I just can't be that person. That's how you get viewers, you enjoy yourself. Exactly. Because people see through the bullshit and people see through whatever it is. Like, I've seen people, and I've seen people fall in and out of it, girl, where they're like, oh my god, I found like this great community, or like, since I started doing this game, my channel has started doing so well, and it's like, it's fun for the beginning, but then they eventually get burned out of that game, and it's like, you can see it where they do that game, and you can see that they're not fully enjoying themselves, or they're just doing it because, like, I don't know, like, they said that they were gonna do it, and they don't want to disappoint anyone, or like, they want to please their viewers, or they think that the viewers aren't going to watch them if they do something else. But it's like, as a person, you need to like evolve, and you need to grow as well. So like, you can't stay stuck on the same thing that you've done, I guess. Like, some of my favorite people to watch on YouTube are people who constantly kind of like reinvent themselves. Like, I wouldn't watch the Fine Brothers on YouTube, for example, if the only things that they would do would be like, teens react, adults react. Like, I like them because they keep adding shows to it. Like, of course, they don't stop doing the things that they're famous for. But I do like people who keep adding new layers and new stuff to what they do. So, like, I brand myself as, like, a variety streamer. But, like, if all of a sudden I was like, you know what, from now on, I want to do something else. I want to do, like, I don't know, creative, or I want to do IRL. Like, I would think that like a part of my audience would be like, okay, I'll just watch you whatever you do. And those are the people I want around. I don't want around people who are like, yeah, I just watch you for that game and that game specifically. So like, do it forever. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna please you because I get bored easily. So I'm not gonna do the same game every single day. I'm not gonna do the same thing over and over again. Like, I just can't. Like, even sometimes I'm like, okay, I'll do this game once a week, and sometimes that week comes and I'm like, you know what, guys, I wasn't feeling like it. Maybe like in a week from now I'll do it, maybe later this week, but like today I don't feel like it. Your fiance woke up and she has been replying to you for a while now. Oh, yay. I prefer to watch differing games. I do too. But I honestly don't fall, like, the thing with me is that I don't necessarily fall for the game. I usually fall, like, in love, quote unquote, with the streamer themselves. So, like, if I enjoy a streamer, like, I feel like I would watch them no matter what. Of course, like, if there's a game that I literally don't give two shits about, and I know that, like, I know for a fact that, like, some people don't watch me when I play, like, when I play Kingdom Hearts, because it's a game that I kind of get a little focused on the game, and sometimes it's hard for me to interact with chat, so I feel like people are like, you know what, I don't really get the game, he doesn't really interact with us much, so, like, I'm just gonna pass, you know, I'm just not gonna watch that one, and it's fine. But I'm not gonna go and be desperate and go after them and be like, you know what, like, please watch everything, like, please, like, oh no, or like, oh, I shouldn't play that game because like there's a portion of my viewers that don't like me, and I'm like, I can't do that. I can't. I've tried doing that. Like, I keep track of like the averages and the viewer max and whatever game I play that day, so that I know what does better and whatever. But I'm not gonna stop doing something because it doesn't do as well as I would like or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I pay attention to what I like, to what does better, and so that I can know what does better, so that maybe I do it. I don't know. Like, I mean, I guess I do it more often, or I don't stop doing it, because like if there's a game that you guys like a lot, I'm not gonna stop doing it unless I'm like 100% done with it. You know what I mean? You got distracted. It's all good. We have had a few favorite streamers we have had to leave over the past 18 months, but I do love watching Just Dance. Yeah. I'm going to force myself to do things like play Minecraft? You mean you're not gonna force yourself to do things? Me and Melon mentioned Minecraft a lot because, yeah, not going to. Because me and Melon did, like, we used to be a part of a Minecraft SMP server together, and that's kind of how I guess we kind of built a community and such. And like, there was this like unspoken rule where literally everyone in that community kind of only did Minecraft for the most part, and everyone was like kind of like obsessed with this thing of like, oh, if we do anything other than Minecraft, we're not gonna get good views, so we're just gonna do Minecraft, whatever. And some people from that completely quit. Some people are still kind of in that zone of like, at least on their YouTube, they mostly just do Minecraft so that they keep their viewers happy. And you know, there's no shade, there's really nothing to it, but it kind of sucks to see them kind of the negative side of it, of them being like, yeah, I can't do it. Like, I want to do that, but I can't because nobody will watch. And it's like, no, do it because you want to. And like, if something is great, and like, why keep it from someone watching? Because someone out there is gonna watch. Like, you have a certain amount of like, let's say for my example, I have 600 followers. Of course, they're not all gonna watch everything, but like, I know for a fact that at least like one person is gonna watch something that I do at any given point. You know what I mean? So like, do it for them. Some streamers have become cam streamers, just worrying about looking good for the cam. I mean, it's a part of the business too. Like, I don't like showing up on camera looking like a trash can. You know what I mean? Sometimes I do, but like, I don't blame people for doing that, because I know, like, it's entertainment, and like, visuals and how you look is a part of it. It's a part of it, but you know, it's kind of there's more toxic. There's more toxicity that comes from like the viewers who watch those types of people, or like, not even those types of people. Like, if we're real, like, quote unquote cam girls or cam boys only exist because there are people who watch cam boys or cam girls. So, you know, it is what it is. That word, thanks.
Why so glum, Namine? Is there something that's been troubling you? Are you feeling awful about tinkering with Sora's memory? Or maybe you...
Cut it out, Larkseen. Namine? She doesn't want to remember Sora.
Is that so?
Don't worry. Whatever's hurting you, I'll make it go away.
Oh my.
I swear it on this. The good luck charm you gave me.
The fake memories.
That's just amazing. It's almost like you completely made his heart from scratch. Nice touch with the good luck charm. I didn't know you could use memories to transform objects like cards into keepsakes. You used the same trick on Sora, right? You changed Kyrie's good luck charm with your magic, didn't you? It won't be long before Sora forgets about Kyrie completely, and then he'll be all yours to...
He won't forget.
Huh?
No matter how much I change his memory, Sora will never forget Kyrie. Memories of me, more false memories of me, will just make his feelings for Kyrie even stronger than before. Because I'm the shadow of Kyrie.
What's your
Aw.
problem with that? That should be your incentive not to screw anything up. Just do a good job rewriting Sora's heart, then you can actually be somebody, and no longer just Kyrie's shadow. You'll be real in Sora's heart.
She looks done. She's like, no, no, no. Toxicity? Is that how you say that? But like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about like the cam girl culture, because like for the most part, I don't really watch that, obviously. But like, I don't feel like most of them really do it to be like sexual or to have some sort of like, because you literally can't do certain things on Twitch. There's like terms of service. So I feel like for the most part, I feel like there's just so much toxicity towards just females in the industry that like just them having boobs is like people feel like they're getting attacked just because a girl has boobs. And I've seen it happen like on multiple streams, and like I'm friends with a lot of female gamers, so like a lot of the time like they don't even have like their webcam is as big as mine, and they have like regular clothes on or whatever, and they get weird comments like no matter what. They either get comments like, oh, show your boobs, or like they're like, ew, you're a disgusting titty streamer, just because they have like a little bit of cleavage, or like they're showing a little bit of their neck, or like if they have their arms showing a little bit. So it's like sometimes people just use quote unquote cam girls as a way to blame other people for their lack of success in the platform. That has always happened, like even on YouTube and such. Like there's always people who blame like, oh, nobody's watching me because they're watching I don't know, like people do slime videos, and it's like, no, people aren't watching you because you're not making content that is trending right now, and that's completely fine. Yeah, people also use the term cam girls to put women down. Absolutely, yeah. Like, I will not get the same kind of, like, if me and my friend, like, if me and any of my female friends were to do an IRL stream right at the same time, wearing a gender neutral shirt, like a plain white t-shirt, I'm not gonna get the same comments that they're gonna get. And if we do the exact same type of content, they're always gonna get a lot of trolls and a lot of disgusting people. While with me, like, I probably will get some trolls like trolling me for being a part of the LGBT community or whatever. But like, I feel like female streamers get so much crap. They get so much crap, and especially if you're female and you're LGBT, like they get like, ugh, it's so disgusting. You play a great deal of Final Fantasy Record Keeper. Oh, I used to play that for a little bit, but then I kept putting off certain things because I was like, I don't want spoilers for the games I haven't played. So like, I ended up deleting the app because I just kept putting so many things off. Which world do you guys want to see? Olympus Coliseum or Atlantica? I probably won't be able to do much of whatever world we're gonna do, but I want to do it. We're gonna do maybe like a few rooms. Atlantica. Yes, spoiler alert. I have been live for 2 hours and a half. That's true. That's accurate. But I don't know. It's a slippery slope being on Twitch as well with when it comes to trolls and such. Like, I really appreciate like you supporting LGBT streamers, because sometimes, I mean, I can't say that I get too many trolls, but like I don't want to jinx myself by saying that. But every once in a while there's always that rogue troll that likes to pick on me for something that I'm wearing or whatever it may be. So like there's always someone picking on something, which is annoying, but at the same time it's like I don't really care that much, quite honestly. Like I will just block you and move on with my life. So like I really don't get that affected by chat, really. Like even with positive stuff, to be honest, like I love, like of course I get super, like it makes me happy to see like the support you guys give me, but I never let a compliment get to my head, you know what I mean? So like I'm not gonna let an insult get to my head, because it's like, fuck you don't even know me. Like what are you talking about? Like why should I care about you? Oh, this card is a mess.
Your Majesty, come on!
Random values? Like, no. You have a friend, trans streamer, who keeps getting trolled badly. Yep, that's... For the past 2 weeks, she's not hurt too much by it, but the hate these people spread is crazy. Yeah, it's insane. Like my friend Ash, she's a great streamer, and she's always been LGBT streamer. She's never been like in the closet on the internet. But like the days that she presents as more feminine are the days where she gets the weirdest comments, the weirdest, yeah, just the weirdest chat really, and like trolls in general, and they're just disgusting. And some people really like just attack these people, and it's like, no. And they go for random sections of whatever community too. I've seen, there was this streamer I used to watch a lot, and they used to get like trolled by all like Reddit and all those places just because they played like a lot of anime kind of games. So like, and they were LGBT. I think they're bi or something, but like they weren't like straight acting, as we could say. So like people would like shit on them for like both the anime thing and the gay thing, or like the bi thing or whatever. Oh, it is Ash. Oh, nice. We have a friend in common. Yeah, she really like doesn't really care. I mean, she cares obviously. But like it's to the point where sometimes she feels like she needs to like stream, like to be drunk, or to like drink a little bit before the stream, so that she's not as anxious, because of all like sometimes the possible weird comments or like hate that she might get. So it's really annoying. But I feel like she deals with it quite well. She's actually one of my best friends. Drinking can become an issue. Yeah, I don't think it has become an issue in her case. But she definitely sometimes, when she presents more femininely, she does have that worry in the back of her head, like, ooh, I'm probably gonna get like weird comments or like a little bit of hateful comments. So like, it's something that people definitely keep in mind, even if it's not something that you like, oh my god, I can't deal with the comments. But it's definitely something that is on the back of your head, and it can hurt you. And I mean, I can safely say that like I am actually a little bit privileged in that sense of like, you know, I don't have the amount of hate that a lot of people do have. And I feel like I'm lucky because of that. It's not like I'm any better or anything, you know. We live pretty close. I live on I live on the beach in SoCal. Oh. But I used to live nearer the desert near her. Oh, that's nice. She's in San Diego. Shit, I'm gonna die. Oh, that was great. Oh. Shit, no. Oh my god, don't kill me. Oh, don't kill me. Oh, don't kill me. Oh, no. Shit. I would die in a random encounter and not at a boss fight. That would happen to me. No. But that's pretty awesome that you live that close to her. Failure, right? Learn how to spell, bitch. If you're gonna call me a failure, at least spell it right. There you go. But oh my god, the amount of hate that I see on the internet is like insane. Not at me necessarily, but like a lot of news articles and like a lot of different things, or like YouTube comments, and like people are disgusting sometimes. It's like, girl. It's like, it's hard to see sometimes. It's like, how do I live in a world like in the same world as these people? Like, they're like actually insane.
Your Majesty, come on!
Like, I'm not necessarily like the biggest fan of the Kardashians, for example, but like, if you were to like watch like a funny clip on the internet or like something, like the YouTube comments for like a lot of the like their interviews on a talk show or something, they're like disgusting. They're like vile too, and it's like, why do you care so much? Like, I don't understand. Like, how do you spend your life? Oh, thank you for the bits, Melon. Thank you.
Your Majesty,
Like, how, like, I barely have time to do things I like. Like, how do you manage to find time to like watch people you hate just so you can leave a negative comment on them? I don't even spend that time with things I love. Like, I don't comment on every single YouTube video that I enjoy. You know what I mean? So it's like, how do people find the time? Like, Jesus, get a job. Like, do something. It's like disgusting, really. One of my forums. Aw, thank you for the bits, Ike. I hope I'm saying your name right. One of my forums, like, aw. No, I think it's a mixture, especially on forums and things like that. I think it's I don't think it's necessarily like, let's say, like, if I were to get hate, or if I were to get, like, mean comments on my chat, I wouldn't necessarily say that it's my fault or, like, the chat's fault. I just think that sometimes, like, especially nowadays, like, everyone has opinions coming out of their asshole at any single point. And, like, what was I saying? Oh, it's Ike. Like. Okay. So it's Ike. What was I saying? Oh, it's just a matter of, like, moderating what's going on and, like, not let things get to, like, hateful standards, or, like, I don't even know how, like, to fix those kind of situations. But there's definitely places for everything, really. Like, I found that I like certain Reddit communities. Like, I like the Drag Race community, for example. Like, I focus on the positive things in that community, and I feel like for the most part, it's a place where I see a lot of good and civilized discussions. But I also think that has to do with the moderating. And of course, like, if you're in a toxic community, people are gonna upvote, like, hateful things, and they're gonna highlight, like, people being disgusting about whatever it may be. So it's a matter of like, finding good communities as well, and striving to build good ones too. So, like, someone comes into my chat and they're like, oh my god, you're one of, like, I don't know, like, sometimes girls get these things. I'm not a girl, but, you know, but sometimes girls get comments like, oh, thank God you're not, like, a titty streamer. I feel like it's your responsibility to kind of build the community of being like, you know what, we don't approve of that. You know what I mean? So, I mean, one example that I can give is, like, people... One thing that I actually hate and despise is, like, when people do, like, kind of suicide-y jokes, and they're like, oh my god, I failed my math test, and they spell out, like, KMS, and I'm like, I don't, like, that's not funny, like, let's not bring that here. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like it's your responsibility to a certain point to, you know, be there as a moderator and be like, and curate, in a way, the community you want to have. I'm doing great. I'm just doing great, y'all. How many times am I gonna do this room from the beginning? Very true. I mean, of course it doesn't mean that, like, if you get a bad community, it's not necessarily always your fault. But sometimes, like, silence can be, like, very much detrimental. Because, like, if you're a streamer and you're watching shit go down in your chat, but if you don't say anything about it, you're not, like, approving of it, but at the same time, you're not letting those people know that you don't approve of it. So sometimes it turns into people being like, oh, my chat is, like, so savage, or, like, my chat is so mean. But it's like, at some point, you do have to lay out the rules and be like, guys, if you go over the line, I am gonna ban you, or, like, I am gonna time you out. You can't have, like, you have to kind of build rules around your community, especially online, where it's like everything is, like, so free and people feel like they can do whatever they want. Especially these kids, like, nowadays social media is, like, filled with kids. Like, even in my day, like, if I were to, like, go back to, like, I don't know, like, old Facebook posts, or, like, you know, like, YouTube comments that maybe I would have posted, like, I don't think I've ever posted, like, a mean comment, but, like, younger people tend to be a little cringe. Not all of them, of course. There's a bunch of, like, amazing viewers that I have that are younger and like they've never done anything bad up to the community. But sometimes, you know, these people say whatever they want, and for a lot of the times they think it's like a joke. They think it's like it's not that serious, or they think it's like it's everything is a meme or everything is whatever, and that they can just say whatever they want, or that they're being savage, or you know, there's always like whatever term is popular or whatever. So it's, you know, it's a matter of like these people are being like raised on the internet, and it's kind of like telling them, you know what, like you're a future generation, like let's not, like let's have this die in like 2018, you know what I mean? Shit. I wanted healing really, but you know, this is fine as well. You're 38. Oh, interesting. What I like about Twitch is that there's so many like different people. Like I feel like there's a bigger age range on Twitch than I've seen on any other social media platform. I guess that's not true. I guess Facebook and like Twitter these days also are filled with like older people, like way older people as well. Ike is short for iconoclast, brainwash the children. No, I wouldn't put it that way. But I do think that it's important to like that these people are being raised on the internet to tell them what are things that shouldn't be done, and to remind them as well that just because they're watching us through a screen, it doesn't mean that there's not strength or there's not value in what they say. You know what I mean? Over time, people are aging, yeah. No, but I mean like, there's like certain social medias, like, I feel like Instagram for the most part is like more kind of young dominated. And there are certain social medias and especially like if you were to think about like Snapchat, there's like, you know, there's certain things that like when we're old, sometimes I'm like, girl, no, I'm not gonna get into that social media or into that trend because that's for like the kids, you know what I mean? Like sometimes you get into that kind of thing and you're like, you know what, that's just not for me, that's for them. It just means you're aging, true. But there's certain places on the internet that we're like, you know what, like that's not, I don't have the time, the patience for that kind of thing. So I'm just not gonna bother. That's just not for me. And it's really cool that like Twitch is a place where you see a lot of different generations of gamers. So that's cool as well. She's much younger, but she's a teacher taking a day off. Nice. Teachers definitely don't get the credit that they deserve. And sometimes it sucks because like sometimes people have bad experiences with shitty teachers, and that doesn't necessarily translate into like, oh, school is the worst, or like school, you know, whatever it may be. Because I feel like there's a bunch of like, there's so many good teachers out there, and a lot of times they get overshadowed by those that are really shitty. I wanted to be a teacher growing up, and by growing up I mean like in elementary school I wanted to be a teacher. But then I realized that I had absolutely no patience when it comes to like teaching people to do things. I guess I do have some patience, but I'm really bad with like dealing with kids and such. Like I don't have a lot of patience, and I feel like my chat sometimes can attest to that, where I'm like, no, like I don't like this. I don't like what's happening in chat right now. You know what I mean? I don't have a lot of I don't have a big tolerance towards immaturity, if that makes any sense. I do have my immature moments, and you know what I mean. But I have a limit to how much I can deal. That's why sometimes in like, you know, in the community, you end up making friends with people of various different ages, or at least having mutuals that are various age groups. And I always find myself getting annoyed super quickly at like the younger spectrum of the community or whatever it may be. Depends on the person though, but like sometimes no matter who's streaming, if they happen to have like someone that is more immature in their call, I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna sit out of this one. Like, I love you, girl, but like I'm just gonna sit out of this one. Because I just don't have that much of a tolerance, really. I do have some tolerance, you know, and sometimes I'm like, you know what, they're young, they're doing their thing, and like, I'm pretty sure I was that way. I was that way when I was their age, but sometimes I'm like, girl, please, like, can you not? Yeah, you're similar. She plays much Rocket League and hates the children. But she used to be a main admin in Team Fortress 2 back in the day. Oh, nice. I was never like, actually I lie. I was kind of I wasn't really an admin, but I was like kind of a moderator slash semi-admin on a forum that was about the Pussycat Dolls back in the day. I don't even know if it's still around. But that's really all the experience I have with that sort of thing. And of course I'm a mod on people's streams, but I've never been like kind of a leader or like an owner of like a forum or like a community, or things like that. So that's really interesting. Very awesome. I know, right? I'm so great. That was like 2006, 2007, around that time. Oh god. The dark ages. The middle school age, where everything is literally cringe. And also, I think there's a part of me that doesn't like to deal, not to deal with kids necessarily, but like, I think there's a part of me that the lack of tolerance that I have kind of comes from them reminding me of cringe, of how cringy I was as a kid, or like cringy friends that I may have had, or like, I don't know. Again, I'm not shitting on you if you're young or whatever, because like, as I said, like there's a bunch of you that are really, really awesome members of the community, and you guys are, you know, for your age, you guys are really supportive and thoughtful. There you go. So I'm not saying that everyone is like that, but you know, you guys probably know who that type of person is when you're in chat and you're like, oh, that person is so extra, or like that person is so annoying or whatever. Like, you kind of know who that type of person is. And I mean, all of us have those moments of being an annoying person in chat. But I feel like you guys sort of understand. Yeah, totally, Vlad. I would totally come for you. I mean, I have, and I will do so if I deem appropriate. But you're a good kid. You're a good kid, Vlad. You get too obsessed. Mods are good people. But sometimes it's tricky because sometimes you like you think someone is a good person, but then when they become a mod, then suddenly they like become sort of an asshole because they're like, oh, I'm a mod, so like I will block you if I hate the song you request, or like they just get really annoying with their power, and you're like, I've never actually experienced that with my own mods, but I've seen that happen before on other people's, and I'm like, okay. You're a good kid, he says, while I'm making Sims woohoo. Oh, yeah, because that's so bad. Oh my god. Vlad is a good ducky, I agree. He wouldn't be a mod on my channel if he wasn't a good ducky. But you know, I don't have the biggest tolerance towards like immaturity, and I feel like, and you guys know, it's not like I'm that kind of person that is like, I love you guys equally and whatever. Like if I see someone being annoying, I will be like, okay, can we not do that, or like, can you not do that or say that, you know what I mean? So I call people out. I don't like having things fester in my chat. If I see a problematic or a bad weed, I will cut it out. I will mow it right off. I want my garden to be pretty. I want my garden to be safe for everyone to walk in. I don't want any thorns. I don't want any ugly things growing in my lawn. I don't know where I got that. Whatchamacallit? Where I got that comparison from. But yeah, it's really annoying because sometimes people are like, I promise I will be a great mod, like I will be so good. And then they eventually become mods. And then you're like, okay girl, like you have literally been a mod for a day, like calm down, you're not that special, you know what I mean? It's like, girl. But that's one thing that annoys me though, to no end, when like mods or like even subscribers I've seen in other places, where they get like this sense of like superiority over other people, of like, oh, why don't you sub, or like you know, things like that, or like, watch out what you say, I'm a mod girl, or like, you know what I mean? Or like they throw shade because someone isn't a mod, things like that. Because sometimes some people feel self-conscious about not having a badge next to their name. So it really annoys me when people are like flaunting their badge, or especially if it's in a way where like it's meant to like to come off as like, oh, look at me being better than you, or like I'm not a fake fan because I sub, you know what I mean? Like I don't like that sort of attitude. Thankfully it hasn't happened on my stream, but it's so annoying when I see it happening on other people's. And it's especially annoying if they don't like stop that kind of behavior, if they let that behavior kind of grow and happen. And sometimes you can't really control, really, because like if your chat is really active and one person does that, you can't really, sometimes you can't check literally everyone on your chat, you know what I mean? but you know, I hope that's one of the things that I've grown more and more proud of, is like we have a pretty good community. Yeah, that's a good thing to time people out for. Honestly, like I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're a mod, I don't care if you're a sub, I don't care if you've been following me from day one, if you donated $1,000, girl. If you're an asshole in my chat, I will not take it. I will not have any of it. Oh, you've definitely seen, like, especially if you've been in Ash's chat, you've definitely seen most, if not all, of the people in this chat there. But I'm glad you're enjoying the channel and me. I'm glad you think so highly of me. I really appreciate it. I'm like far from perfect, but like sometimes I just don't. You are the one who's awake early. It's 8 p.m. for me. So it's not really early for me. Yeah, it's 8 p.m. for me. I actually have to go. So let me make a save room so that I can save my game. I'm also highly medicated. Oh, I see. I see what you're putting down. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Going to the doctor in a few. Oh no, I hope everything's okay. I need to pee so badly. Like, I was like, I kind of need to pee like a few minutes ago. But now I'm like, I need to pee. Like, it needs to happen. You've been having seizures for the past year. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. We're gonna raid someone though first. So if you wanna support someone awesome, or you know, someone new, I guess, stay tuned for that